All right, here we are. We're going to clean an AC today. First thing we do is turn them on, make sure they work. We turn them on, they work. And here's Mike taking these screws out. And we use, actually, let me see that bit, Mike, I'll show you. It's a number 3, I believe, is what they, Phillips. It's a little bit thicker. It won't focus there, but it's a little bit thicker because these screws, you don't want to strip them out. So we use not a regular Phillips, but like a number 3. Again, just to make it a little bit thicker there. And so, also too, if you can see there's been some dew on this, so make sure you don't fall off. It's really slick. So we just take it off and we lay it over here out of the way. You can see this is a newer coach, and it looks like it's not too bad, not a lot of debris in there, but we recommend doing this annually. So the next step that we do, and here's, it's got the cover off. We have an air blower, and he's just going to clean it out, blow the fans out. Normally, if there is a lot of debris or dust, it'll blow out right here. You know, we see spiders and dirt daubers nests. There's always a little bit of debris. Again, we recommend doing this annually. So we blow these out. And we careful when you're around the fins because you can damage or bend the fins. So the goal here is to just get all the dirt and the debris out. And any buildup of anything, any extra water. You see here's the fan. This is a 22 that we're on here. You have the fan. A lot of people ask about the condensation pump. This is your condensation pump here. And the water builds up inside here and it pumps it out through here. This goes inside the coat, the roof, and it goes out the back to the duct bill. So I'll always remember that too. So we just blow it out real good with the air blower. So what we're going to do next, after we clean the debris out, you can see it's kind of just got really good clean. Also, right here, it builds up in here. This little tray down there, it builds up there too. So we have a sprayer. This is a Ryobi sprayer. It's what we use. Battery-powered sprayer. It's actually for spraying poison, spraying plants. It's just enough pressure and just regular water that we use, but it's just enough pressure to spray these. That's on. Try not to fall off this roof. So we start at the top, spray the top, and then go down the back and the front. And again, the reason you start at the top and go down is all the dirt, the buildup, and any debris that's in there, it'll wash it down to the bottom. Again, our friend at Air Excel told us to do this. That their recommendation is that if you do this annually, once a year, that it will add 15% to the life of the AC. He's washing these. I'll show you this too. You can see as he's washing that, the compressor and the coils and everything. You notice that we have a lot of questions about if these start leaking, can you put more Freon in them? Well, this is a closed unit, and so you can. There's some guys in Red Bay that can sweat a port in this copper, but you're only going to add a little bit, like another year and a half to the life of that AC, so it depends on what you want to do. So It is a closed unit. If it starts leaking Freon, then it's done. Under here is where you have all electronics, and the squirrel cage is underneath here. That actually comes off. There is, I think it's a, what size is it? 10 millimeter bolt here, and there, right down in there. You take those four, and that lifts straight up. You can see where the motor attaches here and goes inside to the squirrel cage and turns that. So that's when you hear all the racket. And we have another question people ask, you know, should I go to those metal squirrel cages? And it's up to you. They're plastic now, but if you've ever been in one where those come apart, it sounds like the end of the world. So you can see this is just plastic here. So if it's plastic hitting plastic, sometimes it doesn't do a lot of damage. If that was a metal squirrel cage, and it may last 3 or 4, 5 years, but if it were to come apart, the shrapnel could damage this. You know, so that's just something you have to think about in doing that.